You are getting less salary from the month of January. It's not a payroll error. It's not even increase in tax. So why is it happening? Today in this video, we are going to see the reasons behind why you are getting less salary from this month, and we are going to go through salary slip, changes in the health insurance that took place from the year 2026. These changes have been happening from 2023 and will be continue to happen in future, and we are going to go bit in depth and understand why is this happening. If you are new here, I am Pawan, this is Germany Lens. I show you how the life and systems work in Germany. So please watch this till end. Let's learn something new. As we go ahead, I have created an example for you about the German salary slip. You can see on the screen, this is how normal German salary slip looks like, and if we go from top to bottom, this is for the month of January, just an example, and for someone who is in tax class 1. Here you can see some important percentages that I have marked in green. So KV, RV, AV and PV. What are these V's? KV is for Krankenversicherung, RV is for Renteversicherung, AV is for Arbeitslosengeldversicherung, PV is for Pflegeversicherung. Today's our importance will be on Krankenversicherung, which is 17%. This total 17% be calculated as follows, that the employee and the employer has to pay it 50-50%, and as you can see here, it's 255 euros. It's based on this 3,000 euro brutto salary. One brutto is the gross salary one might earn here in Germany. So you have to calculate 17% of 3,000 and then divide it by 2. Then you come to 255. Now this 17%, in this 17% there is always 14.5% fixed rate which one has to pay. Then there is 2.5% on top, which is an Zusatzbeitrag. Zusatzbeitrag is an additional contribution which is variable. And why is it variable? To this point we will come later, but first it's important to go through this simple exemplar of the salary. And there is approximate 18.6% Renteversicherung, 3% Arbeitslosengeld and 4,2 Pflegeversicherung. Here is 171 euros approximately tax, and you have to add these contributions together. Then you will come to 645 euros, and from 3,000 euros this person gets up earning 2,183 euros. Now this is for tax class 1, and Bayern it changes region and it changes through class as well. Now as we go ahead, our focus is on the Krankenversicherung. Now what has changed exactly, as we will see in the next slide. So now let's focus on that Zusatzbeitrag, which is the additional contribution of 2.5% that you got. What's happening from 2023 is this Zusatzbeitrag has been constant over the years, as you can see, from 1.6% to 1.7. It was also stable. However, there was a significant increase from 24 to 25 till 2.3 to 2.5% average. And why was this happening? Due to the corona effects and the post-corona effects, the government of Germany was still coping up with the effects that have happened or taken place. I must say, amount of facilities and amount of investments that German government did from their side was quite significant, and the other inflation at the same time was still rising. As it is very popular, the German insurance system, the health insurance here covers literally everything. Operating cost of hospitals, the medication, digitalization in hospital, and the medical care has increased as well. And due to increase in this quality, now government has found a way to cope up with this inflation by adjusting the Zusatzbeitrag. Now in 2026, this number will be up to average 2.9%. So why do we say average? Because every Krankenversicherung make it bit differently with Zusatzbeitrag. Not everyone has increased it the same way, because some want that adjustment to happen, some can bear it, some can't bear it. And as you can see, the new average will be approximate 2.9%. In my opinion, as I am here from last 7 years, the insurance works quite really well. It covers literally everything. I mean 99% it covers everything, and hence in order to be able to give this continually to everyone who is in Germany, government and Krankenversicherung had to find a way, and in this way to cope up with other inflations. For example, if you go outside now, you will be seeing there is lot of price increase in clothing sector and also in the daily needs. That's why it's really important for them to increase this. It has been forecasted that in 2027 there will not be significant increase in this Zusatzbeitrag. However, it totally depends on the other inflation that market shows. Market is quite volatile. This kind of adjustments could be seen from the government side in order to cope up with the other inflation. Going ahead, many of you would be wondering what could be done in this case. So as I have also been part of this process, I started researching about this quite earlier, and now I can also share my solutions that I did for this situation. I researched for many different Krankenversicherungen that are there in Germany, and I looked who are actually increasing a lot of Beitrag, and I found that there were several who did not actually increase their Zusatzbeitrag, and they also guaranteed that in the coming years they will not increase their Beitrag. However, it does not make significant difference, but as you are from outside, every penny is very important from you. Being an expat, you have to find such solutions. I also did one, even though it's like 10 euros netto per month, changed to another Krankenversicherung whose Zusatzbeitrag remains stable, because of which there is no significant change in the salary that I will get. So or there is possibility that for your Krankenversicherung the Zusatzbeitrag increased a lot, then you would be able to see a significant difference in your net. In this way, you can actually switch to another Krankenversicherung, get the netto salary as it was. So I'd like to point out some few key takeaways from this video that I have made for you. First of all, due to rising healthcare costs, there will be this adjustment. You will be seeing difference in your salary, as especially if you are new in Germany and you thought that it will be something else. It is really important for you to first go through your salary slip and understand which are the different kinds of Versicherung or the contributions that you have to pay with the tax. Many of us try to understand the contributions plus tax into that the tax is too high, but it's not absolutely true. The tax itself is not high, but the contributions make it look like that everything is so high. Going ahead, additional contribution, it will be varied by health insurances because they decide it. And lastly, please compare your options before you decide which one is the best healthcare insurance for you. As we're heading towards the end of the video, please let me know your experience of the health contributions in Germany, and if you are especially new in Germany, please don't forget to watch this video completely and share with others who are coming newly here in Germany. And please let me know in comments what would you like to hear from me in the next videos. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the Germany Lens for getting more insights towards life and system in Germany. See you in the next video. Bye.